Hi everybody, it's Diane. Today's Monday and I went to the flea market. Bob wasn't there, and there weren't a lot of vendors there, but I did find items at 2 vendors' booths, and I spent $7 today. So let me show you what I got. Just so you know, I'm going to try to tack on the end of this video. I will tack on a Happy Mail that I got. I filmed it the other day, but it was short and I wanted to kind of include it onto another video, so I think I'll tack it onto the end of this one. So this is what I got from one vendor, and it's an autograph book, and like you probably have noticed, I've been finding a lot of autograph books this year. But this one is unused. So there's no date written in it, but it looks pretty old. The ones I find are usually from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. This one looks like it might be from the 30s, just from the illustrations. Oh, it is used. Oh, she put addresses in it. I thought it was blank. Oh, all these pages are blank. For some reason I didn't see. It's a bunch of Baptist church addresses, looks like. And just people's addresses. So there's a lot of blank pages in here. Was never used as an autograph book. It's in really good shape. So I paid $3 for that. And then the guy that has the boxes and boxes and boxes of junk. And I always find something, and he always charges a really cheap price. So I did find these pieces from him. Everything else that I'm showing you is from him, and he charged me $4. All right, so I was taking pins out. This is a wide piece of eyelet with the beading at the top where they would thread a ribbon through it. And it looks like a pretty good chunk of it. And then this is a curtain valance, it looks like. It's got a rod pocket. That the netting curtains that I said were apples that are probably really strawberries after I looked at them, they didn't work out for my kitchen window, so I could maybe put one of these at the top of my window. That would at least give it something to make it look pretty. And there's another piece of it. They're pretty wide. I might have to cut it in order for it to fit the window better. And this one was stuck inside one of these. I didn't even see it, and isn't it pretty? It's already got the ribbon woven through in a pale pink. It's a pretty good sized piece of that. And here comes my favorite. I love this. It's a cotton fabric with all of that embroidery. And there's quite a bit there. It's gorgeous. Quite a bit, meaning maybe 2 yards. Then, since I found those, I kept on looking to see if I could add to the pile, because he'll just give you a real cheap price for whatever you have in your hand. And this was a box of stencils, similar to what I had gotten before, but oh, there are alphabet letters, and there are numbers, but I don't see the alphanumeric ones that I got before, which I really like. But I love these too. They're just fun to actually use as a stencil or just attach into a journal. So I have this size, and then there were some bigger ones too. They were all together. And these are their numbers? There's a $sign. Lots of $signs. There's an ampersand, a cent, some punctuation. Yeah, there's some numbers there. Okay, that'll be fun. I just grabbed these since I was grabbing the other things. These are just for me to use. Just some plain white tablets. I'm always looking for note paper to write things on. So, those. I'll just keep these handy where I can just use them for scratch paper. Oh, and one of them came on this little mini clipboard. And then there was this bag. I didn't open it up to see what was in it. Looked like stuff I could use in a journal. I did see this on the outside. Built it from a craft pattern, from Craft Pattern Studio. It's dated 1972 on the postage. So it's an interesting envelope that I could use. And then it has this large pattern tissue. It's not tissue, it's paper. So it will make good pages in a large journal. This one is some hand-drawn or traced patterns. I probably won't keep that. Best patterns. Family Circle used to, and I think Women's Day too, used to put a lot of pattern insert things in their magazine you could pull out and use. I think it's 61. I think this is from Pantyhose, but there's a pattern on it. Sewing the teddy bear. Rusty paper clip. Oh, look at this. There's a sewing pattern in there. It's in really bad shape, but look at that. It's so cute. And this is white sewing tissue. No pattern tissue. Looks like it was for a baby doll or a baby outfit. Oh, it's for a baby, a doll, I mean, called Baby Soft Sounds. I just like that white tissue because it's different. I'll use that. More baby doll clothes patterns. Somebody did that artwork. This is a folder made out of watercolor paper or something like that. Just cut with pinking shears and decorated. This is making a doll with the china heads and hands and feet. It's a nice sturdy paper. That would be good in a large journal. An apron with a bib pattern. Again, 1963. Again, that would be good in a large journal because it's a big paper. All of these are nice papers that aren't flimsy or fragile. All patterns that somebody saved. Maybe these all go with this. Nope, yeah. Nope, that's 63. This is 65. So I'm not going to keep this because I have lots of these. This is more of a newsprint type, and I don't need it. So yeah, that was good. $4 for all that stuff, all of those, and the stencils and the eyelet, and then $3 for this. All right, that's all I got today, and that's fine with me. I spent a lot of time this weekend sorting through papers and stuff that I got at the flea market so far this year, and setting aside some that I can put into bundles, cutting up magazines and stuff. So I didn't really need to add more stuff to do because I want to work on ice cream journals today. So stay tuned to see the Happy Mail that I got the other day, and there's some fun things in it, and I'll see you soon. Oh, this was part of the $4 too. Don't forget that. Have a creative day. Bye. Hi everybody, this is Diane. I got a Happy Mail today from Carolyn in Ohio. Thank you, Carolyn. I cut the top of it off. I wanted you to see this adorable vintage lady from a magazine that she attached to my package. I'm going to cut that off of it because I love it. But now we're going to look and see what's in the package. I love that tissue with the daisies. Maybe there was a letter in there. Oh, here it is. This is the first Happy Mail she's ever put together. Well, thank you. So I'm going to read some of this to you. She retired a couple of years ago, and a few months later began volunteering to an organization called Friends of the Library, a nonprofit, and they raise money for levies, etc. for the Toledo Public Library System. Our biggest fundraising events are our huge book sales about every 6 weeks. Wow, that would be fun. Our building is set up like a library, and donations are literally everything under the sun. I have found books from the mid to late 1800s. The kids' books are incredible. You would absolutely love it. We are able to purchase books outside of the sales, and I have found some real treasures. All that to say, enclosed are a couple of books I found while working. You will see why I sent them to you when you look at them. That has me curious. I also found 2 newer vintage books and have included a few pages from each of them. Oh. All right. I'll finish reading that later. There's a postcard of an airplane, Ernest Harmon Air Force Base, and this is dated 1957. And a stained glass window, very beautiful. Victoria and Albert Museum. And a piece of stationery with a beautiful rose on it. That would go well with the ice cream journals that I'm making, so I'll set it. I already pulled out some stationery for it, but I'll leave that one out and maybe I'll use that. Looks like playing cards. A pretty girl at the ship's wheel. And one in the snow after a tumble from a toboggan. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Black and pink. Oh, they're cute. Oh my goodness, these cards are so cute. An owl, 2 owls. The sailor's return. And the sailor's adieu. Oh, she has to say goodbye, but then he comes home. Français. Oh. Oh, they're words. French words. Mon père. I saw mon père. Where did it go? Oh, it's here. My father, and ma mère, my mother. Yeah, that's cool. This looks like a morsel of pain, but it's a morceau de pain, a piece of bread. Un morceau de pain. Oh, it even has pronunciation. That is really neat. Thank you. This is beautiful, and those are my colors, the turquoise and pink. And the lavender and yellow, that's pretty too. The same thing, just different colors. Oh, she's cute. And a gingham puppy dog. Oh my goodness. I think he's serenading the puppy. He's holding his sombrero in his hand. And a tap dancer. Very cute. These are definitely vintage cards. The design of them even looks vintage, but the white part looks aged. Thank you so much for sharing those. This says 1938 yearbook. That's an old yearbook. Oh, she cut them all out and glued them together. That is cool. What a nice belly band that would be. Wow, thank you so much. And they're all taken care of. I mean, they're crafted for me and ready to go. I love them. I love old yearbook photos. This is an eraser, and I think is this the kind that removes glue? I have one, I've been using it, but you can always have a spare. I think that's what this is for. That's what I've been using mine for. But I also erased some marks that were on a book cover with it today. I make magnets. This one made me think of you. Oh, that's adorable. I'll put that on my fridge. Unless I find a metal thing to put it on in here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's coated with something. A resin maybe. That's adorable. And it's on wood. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, I guess this came out of here. It says game-changing Fabri-Tac eraser. Awesome. I think I need it on my hands. I had to go to the post office. I just got back. Like, it takes it right off my hands. And while I was waiting at red lights, I was picking glue off my hands. Yeah. That's a great eraser. All right, I'm gonna open this. I love this tissue paper. I don't think this will be a long video, so I'm thinking that if I have time tomorrow, I will do some collaging in my personal journal that I'm using right now and tack it onto the end of this video if you want to stay tuned for that, if I have time. That is a cute little Hummel figure. It's on a postcard, a Hummel drawing. That's adorable. I do love the little Hummel children. And here's a little catalog of pieces you could buy. The buildings, the figurines, the little accent pieces. There are a lot of Hummels in the world. A lot of different designs, all from one artist. That's really, oh, that's Little Red Riding Hood. So cute. This one has some books in it. I can tell they're little golden books. I'm going to save that for last. And I'm really going to try to save the tissue so I can glue it down to tags or something. Oh, some Dutch girls. She must have heard me talking about the Dutch stuff that Alette sent me and that I was saving it to make a junk journal for myself. And I've been adding to it, so there's some more Dutch images. And if she didn't hear me say it, that was very serendipitous of her to send it to me. see Shirley Temple here too. So these are advertisements. Oh, that's a Swedish girl, and that's a Dutch one, Katarina, or Katrine. And this is Christina from Sweden. They're paper dolls. I think I had this paper doll book last year, but I sold it. And Paper Doll Wedding. Fairy Tale, Cinderella. Oh, that's Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Fatima, Bo Peep, Red Riding Hood, and Daisy. These are Fairy Tale and Flower girls. We do hereby waive any claim that Shirley Temple might have for the violation of any rights of privacy granted to her. Oh, I think she sent it to me for this. Huh. Wonder if this is a copyright claim, a letter regarding a copyright claim. Some dolls. She's really cute, that illustration. Shirley Temple. More Shirley Temple. Paper dolls. Shirley Temples in all sizes. Very cute. And now this is the last little package in here. Dr. Dan the Bandage Man. I don't think I've ever made a journal out of this book. And it's got the Band-Aids, but this isn't an old one. This is 1977. I love Corinne Melbourne's illustrations. Thank you for this. I don't know if 1977 is right, because down here it says MCM, where'd it go? MCMXCII, so I'll have to look that up. Snow White. I love Snow White. This one is, it says 1948. It's in good shape. I know it's old because of this cover, but I don't know if it's 1948. It has a letter AA on it, so I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. First I thought it said A, and I knew that wasn't right. But it's a beautiful book. It's got the edges, like the paper, it wants to come off. Oh my goodness, Cinderella, an old favorite with new pictures. This is a treasure book. $1954. This one does look that old, but it's still in good shape. It's got beautiful illustrations. They're not Disney, which is good. I love the Disney Cinderella, but it's nice to have a different type to make a journal with. Well, those are really fun golden books. I will add them to my stash, to my list of journals to make. And thank you very much, Carolyn, for thinking of me. I hope it was fun for you to put this, your first Happy Mail together. It was sure fun for me to receive, open it up, and take it apart. You did a great job. These are beautiful tissue papers that I will also save and use. Thanks everybody for watching. Now, if the video continues, it's because I have time to do some collaging tomorrow to tack on to the end of this video. So I hope that you join me then. Otherwise, have a creative day. Bye.